of course, the last fight of the night was honestly, given the card, I was a little bit disappointed by this.
Yeah, a little bit of a yawn fest.
A little bit of a yawn,
But
but
it was of no fault of Izzy's. Let's make
no.
that clear.
He just had a really good fight, man. Really technical, perfect game plan. Marvin Vettori really could, he just couldn't get anything really done against Israel.
He only had one good moment in that fight, and that's when he took his back for like 3 seconds.
Yeah. And it looked
And
like, hey,
looks like he had
submission?
it locked in too. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like for like 5 seconds I was believing Vettori was going to win this fight.
I was like, oh shit.
And then how else? But how did we feel for the other 24 minutes and 55 seconds of this fight?
It was just rough, man. Like Vettori was in a bad place anywhere he went, and that's why I feel like that's kind of why he had to do the pushing against the fence. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say stalling, but it kind of just seems like that to us, right?
Well, slowing it down at the least.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him.
That Arizona crowd was testy, man.
They were tough, man.
Like, you go 3 seconds without throwing a punch, they're like, "Bow!"
Right? You're the worst fighter in the world if you even attempt to take down. They wanted boxing in an octagon is what they wanted that night. Pretty good crowd, though. They got loud when they need to, which is
I think
great.
they took the #1 spot, bro. I think they got it, dude, because that energy was off the charts, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I
the
mean,
Nate Diaz pops.
oh, that Nate Diaz pop was great. But Florida, when they had the first card back, Umar Usman,
Jacksonville, yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That was. I feel like that was more of like we hadn't seen it in so long, though.
But also that Rose, the pop they gave for Rose was.
I think we need to put the reactions of the crowds like side by side just to really get a good feel for it. I think, like both of their peak moments.
Right. I think we might. But both these have been so good. Vegas UFC 264 Conor McGregor. Dude,
crazy.
That roof is going to blow off. I still said that.
That's T-Mobile.
Yes, that's at T-Mobile. Man, hell, they could probably put that at the new Rangers Stadium and it will sell out.
I thought they were trying to do that.
Were they?
But I just don't. I don't think it's with it just now opening up. I think it was just a little too sudden.
But hell, you can fit almost 20,000 T-Mobile. That's going to blow the roof.
Because that would be the first event at Allegiant. I'm pretty sure if they made that go down.
Well,
like that would be the first fully open event. And
it will be because
I don't know if they have the infrastructure and all that shit set up yet. Like they do at T-Mobile, who's done it probably hundreds of times.
Right. I mean, it's a huge card. Don't want anything to go wrong. Yeah, just do it T-Mobile. They're good for this stuff. But I mean, getting back to Izzy and Vettori. Vettori, he's now looking ahead to Paulo Costa, and I think that's a really good. I love that, right?
Love it. I think. I hope they get a press conference, dude. Two dudes that can barely speak English, clearly going at each other.
That'd be so much fun to talk about. And then obviously there's only one thing to do with Israel Adesanya, and that is a rematch with Robert Whittaker.
Yep. No other option.
What do you think with that? Initial thoughts about the rematch?
I'm intrigued because I do think that Rob could have performed better, and I think he can kind of go in there with a new game plan. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, I think Israel's still the guy to beat. He's still going to be the favorite, and there's still a good chance that he gets it, done in spectacular fashion.
What I think with Bobby Knuckles, though, is that the environment going to that fight, it wasn't really in his favor because he's laying off. He wasn't fighting for over a year, coming back from an ACL injury against a guy that really the sport has hardly ever seen a guy that can strike like this. Mm-hmm. So he was at a disadvantage there. He's ever since he suffered that loss to Izzy, he's looked fantastic. I think he's looked better now than when he was as the champion. He's getting a little more time off between fights, staying fresh, and he looks almost happier in a way. He looks almost like he's enjoying himself a little looser. So I think that might play a role too. But if he's ready a hot streak into this fight, I like it. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say if he's going to win or lose this fight yet. It's still early. But I like his chances a lot more now than I did their first matchup.
Just give us your prediction now, bro. 7 months out.
Fine. Robert Whittaker by decision.
Oh, man. That's crazy. I'm holding it to that now. When that pay-per-view comes up, we're going to have to bring this clip back up and say, no, Ross, you made your choice.
And it's going to be up to you to remember it. So good luck.
We're screwed.
Damn right we are. I'm really looking forward to that, though. That's going to be... I'm excited about that fight. That's good stuff. And it's really the biggest competition to Izzy is Robert Whittaker, hands down.
Yeah.
the true
At least right now that looking at this, the division,
until your boy steps up to it.
Either that or Uriah. Who knows, bro?
Who knows? Hey, I love this middleweight division.
Or Cannonier.
Hey, Cannonier bounced back from the Whittaker loss. Yeah. I wanted him to knock the hell out of Paulo Costa, but I guess
he wanted to as well. But
right,
can only fight if they show up, or if they sign the contract.
So, yeah, Paulo Costa sign the damn contract. Paulo Costa, stop getting wine drunk and have some little Twitter tirades.
Yeah, he's something else right now, man.
I want Marvin, whether it be Paulo Costa, whether it be Jared Cannonier knocking the hell out of him, or Marvin Vettori submitting him. I just want to see that guy lose again because honestly, he's a bit annoying, and I don't really like him.
Yeah, he's definitely taken a little bit of a downwards turn in terms of popularity with all of the excuses and just shenanigans he's been playing lately. So
ever since he got humped by Izzy.
Yeah. Raw dogged.
Raw dogged by Izzy. Oh, that's the new end of a cruise. If you get raw dogged by Izzy, it's just over with that one. But I would love to hear what you guys thought about this card. I had a blast watching this. It felt like I was watching for 6 hours, which it might have been actually. But
it's
man,
pretty close, dude. I think it was 7.
Hey, I don't care. I
it didn't end until like 10 or 10:30, bro.
Yeah, you're right. 11 o'clock my time. It was.
Yeah.
Hey, but I didn't care. We started
at 3.
I was enjoying the hell out of this card. So
I loved it.
Right. It was so good.